Okay, welcome to another Tasting the Angle. Jeremy and I are here together in front of Zacky's Enomatic Tasting Center, and we're trying a new spin this week in that Jeremy and I are having our own little taste-off. On each side of the Enomatic you can get 8 bottles of wine, and so for this week only, this is going to be Jeremy's side, this is going to be my side. The Enomatic keeps these wines at perfect temperature, perfect freshness. The wines are open 7 days a week. It's an opportunity for people to come in and taste. And Jeremy has his 8 selections that he thinks are going to kick my 8 selections butt. So why don't you quickly comment on what region of the world of wines you picked for your 8 sections?
Well, since he only lives and breathes and drinks Italy, I decided it had to be France versus Italy instead of going all over the world. Because as many of you know, I cover the USA and other areas here. So this is all French. So we have a smattering of Burgundy and the Rhone with a showcase of Loire and Bordeaux also in the Enomatic. 2 great values from here. Great Côte de Rhone Blanc, a beautiful Puy-Fusset, 2 Burgundies. My pick of the Eno of what I personally drink and taking home the most this holiday season is the Beaumont Gevrey Cheverton Cher Baude Premier Cru from Thierry Beaumont. Absolutely fantastic and stellar. And then we finish with some other Rhone selections with the 93-point Robert Parker rated Cercius Côte de Rhone, and then the big boy, the Domaine Grenache Chopin Chateauneuf as well, which Robert Parker gave, I believe, a 98-point review to. All great wines, all picks of mine, all wines that I would drink and take home, and frankly, I think will put Italy to shame.
Hard act to follow. So I'm going to briefly go over mine, and then he and I are each going to pick our pick of the picks for personal taste, and then we hope that people will come into the store and taste for themselves and they can create their own opinion. So I started out with 2 different white wines. We started with a single vineyard Soave that I love, a Piedmontese Chardonnay, not very typical. We moved into a Valpolicella 06 Brunello 08 Tuscan, which is a great new blend. This is going to be my pick, which is going to be a single vineyard Barbera from Giuseppe Mascarello, 07 Barolo, and then 08 Tignanello, which most people know. So let's both taste. You can see how the Enomatic works. It's a simple push of the button. Comes out perfect cellar temperature. We're each going to taste our wine, give our impression. My Barbera comes from a vineyard where it's mostly planted, comes from the Monprivato vineyard, which is mostly planted to Nebbiolo, so that he could make Barolo here and charge lots of money for it, but chooses to keep a small little tail part of it for Barbera. Okay, the reason that one's my favorite is because it's got dark intensity, like a tar, kind of piney freshness that pushes all the way through it. Real good acidity. This is not a stand around a cocktail party red wine. This is, without a doubt, food wine. So this is my kind of dark horse wine of my 8. And for you?
Beaumont Gevrey Cher Baude Premier Cru, 2008. Everyone knows I'm really big into the 2009 vintage, but I also love 2008s. A great cellaring vintage, but Beaumont style are luscious, forward style Burgundies. And the 2008s have great longevity, but they have such beautiful, supple floral fruit that they're so pretty right now. And that's why. This wine is all about rose, hints of violet, great cherry aromatics, has that Gevrey iodine, mineral, almost like spice element to it, but it's more subdued here. It's not powerful and intense like a Fourier or a Rousseau style.
You mentioned some.
Let me get that for you, buddy.
It's too good to go. Great length, good freshness to it, very lively, big acid spike. It's not that it's tart, it's just that the liveliness, the lift on the palate. That's why I like this wine. So versatile, great application with food, but it's not heavy, it's not dense. You definitely need food to cut it, but it's so refreshing. And that's why for this 2008, the acidity and that richness of fruit, it's a nice harmony that really gets very silky on your palate. So that's my pick. I mean, frankly, you know, Piedmont versus Burgundy is a long debated pick, but obviously I like this for the lightness, elegance, and freshness, whereas his Barbera is more of that unusual, richer, darker style Barbera.
Goes with your personality, who knows? So these 16 wines are all listed on our website, so you can check them out, read the tasting notes on it. But we're hoping that all the people who live in the area will come down, taste the wines, and you can, make a decision. What's better, Italy or France? Who's smarter, Andrew or Jeremy? So come on down, check it out. We can decide, who wins, myself or Jeremy. Come on
Don't
down,
worry, I
Jeremy.
got it.